Bro, you dey carry 2020 as then we're like, oh, let's start some YouTube. You dey carry
Yeah.
Charlie.
Yeah.
No.
So, yeah, true. About 6 years ago,
6 years.
we wanted to do this this time. There will be one inspiration set.
There be hunger.
Something.
Might be hunger. There was
Formerly
nothing to do.
unemployment.
We were unemployed. We wanted to
Exactly.
do something. I think it was right after COVID.
Sure.
You had seen Koji Sheldon doing something. They had paid a lot of people. So we thought, oh, Charlie, we do something.
Yes, you be. But last.
And the Pascal.
Anyway, 6 years on,
Yeah.
we are here today. And we will make it bigger and better.
Yeah.
This time.
Now we
Ever
do
fun.
well.
Ever fun. Anyway, welcome to the SNE show. This is a show where we talk about everything. It's two best friends. My name is Samuel.
I'm Ernest.
We talk about life. We talk about our experiences, sports, the things we love in general. And since it's the World Cup season, we are starting with a focus on football and on the World Cup.
Yeah.
On this show, we'll be talking about match predictions. We'll be doing some teams, player comparisons, even managers. We'll be comparing managers for the managers who will be managing these national teams. We also talk about football culture, the different cultures that we will be seeing on the pitch as well. But especially for the bettors, pay attention to the match predictions because one of predictions is the pick.
Make no mind I'm plenty like that too. If you mind that, you do wow.
Well, awesome. Anyway, so in today's on today's episode, we will be looking at the Champions League final. My man here be Arsenal fan. After Saturday, I tried call him, I no get him. He put off your phone. In fact, he told me before that if Arsenal loses, I shouldn't call him because he will put off his phone. Such a mentality, meaning he knew Arsenal would lose.
You know that when we
And
won
they
the
lost.
league, I called him, his phone was off. So why would you want to call me when we've lost the Champions League? Like, make it make sense.
Anyway, so we will review the Champions League final. It was a very interesting match.
Yeah.
Full of tactical details. I like the tactical aspect of football. I mean, we've been playing Football Manager since our uni days, 2021.
Yeah. Started from 2017.
Yes. So I like the tactical side of football. And these two coaches are tactical geniuses.
They are good.
They are.
Good.
They are. Especially the two of them being Spaniards.
Yeah.
You can see where they get their football philosophy from.
I think that's the thing with Spanish coaches. When it comes to tactics, I think they usually stand out.
Sure.
They are good.
Sure.
You know, we have the likes of Pep Guardiola, Luis Enrique, Arteta, a lot of them, and they are that good when it comes to their tactics.
Yes. And that's because, as I mentioned earlier, the Spanish culture of football.
Yeah.
Theirs is quick passing. They are not physical people.
At all.
They are not physical people. So they use their mind to play football. They see football as a science. And it's very beautiful to see.
It makes it funny how Arteta, having all that mentality, has now gotten stuck to the,
defensive side.
That defensive kind of play.
Yes. As many people say, Arsenal play haram football.
Yeah.
Because he will score you one and he will defend with his life. And that's exactly what happened. Let's look at the key moments in the Champions League. 6th minute, Arsenal takes the lead.
Through a counter.
Very beautiful, very sharp. And the goal angle was nice, honestly.
I didn't expect it.
Kai Havertz set a record of being one of the, I think, three players to score in two
Champions
League finals for two different teams. Cristiano Ronaldo did it for Manchester United and Real Madrid.
Yeah.
And then Havertz has done it for Chelsea and then
Arsenal.
Unfortunately, his Chelsea one was the winning goal. This one,
Arsenal.
Yes, for this one, he didn't pick.
We
but
know what happened.
At least it was good. And for me, the motivating factors coming into this game Arsenal were fresh off winning the Premier League. First time in 22 years. I mean,
champions.
For that, I'll give it to them.
Champions.
Congrats. You played fantastic football, but we all know the controversies around set pieces.
We don't
know.
We played fantastic football, and then continued with it, winning the league. Fresh league winners. Thank you.
Right, and so that was their main motivating factor. They are fresh off winning the Premier League. Now, in 2006, that's 20 years ago. 20 years ago, Arsenal, Barcelona, Champions League final. Arsenal took the lead. Jens Lehmann got sent off.
Yeah.
Had to bring a backup keeper, and that was where everything.
Henry lost
capitulated.
That Champions League. People don't want to mention it, or people don't like saying it. But Henry, who wants to talk much?
Yes, and so coming in, you guys wanted to prove a point.
Yeah.
Right. Now for PSG, their motivating factor was doing back-to-back.
That was it for them.
We know the Champions League history. No team, except for us, Real Madrid. No team, since the inception of the European Cup, had done back-to-back. We did it 3 times.
You know that Madrid has also been losing to Arsenal back-to-back.
We are talking about Champions League final.
Why was the Madrid Arsenal match not in the Champions League?
Don't banter me.
Yeah.
Don't banter me.
Bring your 15 for a back-to-back.
Right. So PSG coming in wanted to prove a point.
Oh yeah.
That Madrid has done it.
We can
also do it. So this was a match of high stakes, honestly. And it delivered. To me, it delivered. Now, after that 6-minute goal, that was when the Arsenal dark arts started. With
full defense.
Defending almost all 11 players behind the ball.
Oh.
And it was wave of attack after attack. However, PSG's undoing was, they are quite slow in the build-up. Pass. It
was more of they were scared. Because they are
scared of what the counter.
Exactly.
Because the first goal was a counter.
So they were, because if you look at, or if you compare it to the PSG Bayern Munich
game. Yeah. That was an open game.
That was an open game. And if you see how fast PSG's attacking system is.
Yes.
But for this, after that first goal, I think they became a bit they were on nerve.
Yes.
Hey, what if another counter attack? So they became slow, trying to play it out, and then we get the ball in there, and then we show them that, bro.
Yeah. So I think that was what led to they dominating possession for.
Because after the first
throughout the first half,
74-26.
Yes. Throughout the first half, they dominated possession, but the attacking output was what brought them down, because there was no, output from the attacks. And then one moment of let me say where the match turned in the 45th minute plus added time. Arsenal got a corner, and instead of waiting for the corner kick to be taken, the referee just stopped the game.
I never understood that.
So, according to the rules, they are not supposed, once time is up. So, most referees give the chance for, if there's a phase of play, maybe there's an attack, then they will allow it to continue.
Good.
Right?
Good.
They will allow it to continue.
This was an attacking phase of play because it was a corner for us.
Yes.
So,
honestly, no one knows what what the referee's thinking was. I don't know if it was because he felt you guys would waste time during corners.
What
because
was it wasting time?
No.
It was a corner.
Listen. We all know that in the Premier League this season,
yes,
when it comes to Arsenal and set pieces, you guys can take almost 2 minutes. Almost 2 minutes.
Is it not a corner?
Almost 2 minutes. It is football we are playing.
Please, is it not a corner?
It is football we are playing.
Is the corner for the referee?
It is football we are playing.
Make it make
sense. Hit it. Let someone head it. Let the keeper point it out. Let the keeper catch it. And let's continue with the game.
Allow us.
It is not done.
It was 6 minutes.
It is not. And then the pushing and the shoving in the box. Charlie, that thing they vex me pass.
Bro.
Obi ko pop and obi ko ball corner, obi person head in the chino.
Enter home.
That's not football.
That's strength.
That's anti-football.
That's showcase of strength.
That's anti-football. And so that is where most people think the tune of the game changed. And honestly, it was the turning point. Because right after that,
second half.
During the second half,
Bro,
every decision was going against Arsenal.
it looked like the PSG had gone to give the referee money because it was
Disclaimer. Please, this is his opinion, not the opinion of the show.
That's what I'm saying. It
We
looks
beg you,
like
don't let the referee come and see us.
I
beg.
Looks like
I beg.
because it was that bad.
And so
It was that bad.
every decision was going against Arsenal. And then in the 66th minute, a counter, Dembele to Kvara, and he ran almost from his half, right
to the box.
And then Mosquera did that. I don't know if I should call it silly foul, but what option did he have? Because if he hadn't, Kvara would have scored. He would have.
Where's the assurance?
He would have.
Where's the assurance?
He would have.
Because Bakola had a similar chance. He wasn't fouled.
Bakola is different from Kvara. I'll come to another key point
where is
in the
the
game.
assurance?
I'll come to another key point in the game. You know the 77th minute. Kvara got a chance.
Good.
Save for the deflection from the defender. That would have been a goal.
But that is why the defender is there.
I
That
understand.
is his job to do.
I understand.
That was Mosquera's
But what
job
I'm trying to
block the ball.
to block the ball.
So
but he
if
got
he
the man.
hadn't missed the
But
ball
he
and
missed,
touched the player,
he missed the man.
he could have still gone ahead, blocked the ball,
No.
and then the ball won't have still scored.
Every decision was going against Arsenal. And then in the 66th minute, a counter, Dembele to Kvara, and he ran almost from his half, right
To the box.
and then Mosquera did that. I don't know if I should call it silly foul, but what option did he have? Because if he hadn't, Kvara would have scored. He would have.
Where's the assurance?
He would have.
Where's the assurance?
He would have.
Because Bakola had a similar chance. He wasn't fouled.
Bakola is different from Kvara.
The-
I'll come to another key point
where is
in the
the
game.
assurance?
I'll come to
know
another
there
key
are
point in the
misses.
game. You know the 77th minute. Kvara got a chance.
Good.
Save for the deflection from the defender. That would have been a goal.
But that is why the defender is there.
I
That is
understand.
his job to do.
I understand.
That was Mosquera's
But what
job
I'm trying to
block the ball.
to block the ball.
So
but he
if
got the man.
hadn't missed the
But
ball
he
and
yes,
then
he
touched the
missed,
player,
he missed the man.
he could have still gone ahead, blocked the ball,
No.
and then the ball won't have still scored.
Well, so I believe Kvara would have scored that
for
goal.
things
I
that
believe.
has not happened yet. You cannot say, oh, it would have scored.
Well, there's
It would
always a
have-
chance. There is always a chance.
Chance is always 50-50.
Exactly.
Good.
So if I'm saying he would have
also a
scored,
50% chance it won't have scored. There's also
Well,
that 50% chance
well, that is
it
you.
won't have scored.
As Mina, they play against them.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
And I
Me,
was-
they are not saying he will score. And right, so PSG
They were-
leveled in the 67th minute,
yeah.
and then they still went ahead dominating the game. And then the 77th, Kvara had another chance. He hit the crossbar, and then Vitinha,
had that very
80.
Bro.
I think 89th minute. It was a cutback from the wings, and that ball. As soon as I saw that ball, one person came into my Tony Cruz. That is a Tony Cruz goal.
funny enough, had even Valverde been behind that ball.
Exactly.
That ball
Because
was-
that is their specialty.
Yeah.
Running
Even
onto the
Valverde
onto the ball,
being
boom,
behind that ball.
from outside the box.
Yeah.
And so that was two chances for PSG to have killed the game,
But
Just
in
that-
the first half, Arsenal could have also killed the game with that second Kai Havertz chance.
chance, good. Exactly. But we all know how inconsistent he is. We all know.
See,
We all know how inconsistent he is.
I think if I accept the MVP after that chance, it would have been around 210, 200. I was so pissed, bro.
Right. So it went to extra. The extra time was boring. Honestly, I couldn't watch the extra time, and it's understandable. You are back off a long season. They were tired. I'm sure they were, and I'm sure in the run up to the game during training and stuff, they would have trained for a situation like that for penalty kicks. And so whoever was confident enough would just try and delay stuff to push the game to extra time, right? So I didn't really pay attention.
But when into penalties, I was scared.
The extra time.
Because I've
Yes,
seen
the penalties.
Raya so many times
Okay.
against different players when it comes to penalties. And he's never been that guy. Like, you know, when it comes to penalties, goalkeepers give you that clutch moment. That, I've like, comparing that to Argentina's final.
Martinez.
Yes. It gives you that, it gives you that confidence that, bro, this penalty is ours. But Raya is never that guy when it comes to penalties. You know, if it had been Kepa.
So that brings me to,
if he had been Kepa.
Why didn't Arteta make that move?
I think Arteta's tactical play was based on the fact that, what if he brings in Kepa and they score us before the penalties?
The penalties, okay.
Because Kepa has so many blunders that he makes whenever he's in games.
Yes, true.
Yeah, taking the FA Cup final, the Carabao Cup final as an example. Yeah. See those silly mistakes. Yeah. So what if we bring him in?
And then
it makes,
because then you can see, because there was still pressure on you guys.
That ball that Raya used his hand to save, that cross coming in towards, I think it was Bakola or so.
Okay.
If he had been Kepa, he would have just stood. They get the ball, boom, and they score, and then it's 2-1, and then you've lost.
Yeah, sure.
So I think he
was trying to be cautious.
But
and one thing people are also asking: why Gabriel for the last kick? Why Gabriel?
So I think Arteta was asked, and this was his reasoning, as per some of the feeds I'm getting to know. I think Gabriel requested to play the last ball. Yes. Because he wears number 5 and had that feeling that he going last as the fifth player.
Okay.
He had that certainty, he had that confidence that he would score the ball. Yeah. So I think that was the maybe because I never understood it. If you go back to Chelsea, when Madueke was at Chelsea, he used to fight over penalties with Cole Palmer and Nico Jackson. Yeah. So this time the ball is there for you. Why
not give it to him?
Exactly.
But then you never know what goes on in training too, because I think there was one article about Declan Rice.
Yeah.
Before Arsenal, he wasn't taking set pieces.
Well.
Before Arsenal. And then I think there was a Dubai trip. You guys did one training thing in Dubai. And this guy was constantly on the ball. Constantly on the ball. And then the season resumed then. Declan was free kick taker, corner kick taker.
And I think that was, around the time we met Madrid and he scored the 2 free kicks.
The 2 free kicks, yes. And so you never know what goes on. And so, congratulations to PSG. PSG fans
but
we have in Ghana.
There was some little cheating in there. That Madueke penalty, bro.
It wasn't a penalty. It wasn't a penalty.
See, the reasons they are giving, it doesn't make any sense. How are you telling me? No, so when he was being pushed, he shouldn't have held on.
It wasn't a penalty.
That ball was a penalty.
It wasn't a penalty.
That ball was a clear penalty. No, see, change this. Let that ball be PSG's ball.
It wasn't a penalty.
Let that ball be PSG's ball.
It wasn't a penalty.
It was a penalty.
It wasn't a penalty.
It was a penalty. That ball, maybe.
So that's what I was saying. Congratulations to the little PSG fans we have in Ghana. And then the anti-Arsenal fans.
In fact, everybody was an anti-Arsenal fan.
We won it.
No PSG fans in Ghana.
We won it. Anti-Arsenal.
Yeah, ASU.
PSG has saved the world from noise pollution for the next 6 months.
Right till the last. That makes Iburi as a just.
And so thank you.
But next season we go take. Next season we go take.
That's what they always say.
Look, you'll be back and then we'll score you again.
That's what they always say.
I like meeting Madrid.
That's what they always say.
It gives me that confidence, right? Whenever I meet Madrid.
I won't talk much. Let's wait for next season.
Oh, yeah. we could do you again. We could do you again.
Let's wait for next season.
We could do you again.
Anyway, on to the World Cup. So, the World Cup is in 10 days.
Yeah.
or 11 days. And most of the teams have started playing their friendlies. Yesterday, Germany faced Finland at home.
There was a...
And then Brazil and Panama.
Yeah.
Now, yes, Brazil, Panama 6-2.
Yeah.
And then Germany, Finland 4-0. Let's make a bold prediction. This World Cup, your 2 teams for the final.
So, personally, I'm backing England.
Okay.
Yeah. My reasons are that simple.
Okay.
I was looking at Saka, Madueke, Eze, Declan Rice, picking the Champions League and then picking the World Cup. That was my main reason for backing them. So it would have been a league, Champions League, World
Cup.
Well, we've missed the Champions League, but then the World Cup is still for us.
Okay.
To take.
So England.
So that was England. And then Portugal. I won't lie. Portugal, in fact, I think they have the strongest squad when it comes to this World Cup.
Okay.
I've looked at Argentina's squad, and there's not much.
They are
to
defending
write
champions.
on.
They
Well,
are
but
really
if you look at their squad, if you compare it to the last 4 years, the squad that they had, this time around, there's not much to write on about. But if you compare it to that of the other teams, I think similarly, not a lot of countries have that great a squad. They are not really balanced.
Sure.
If you pick Argentina, their attack is good, but then their defense is that bad. Looking at it on paper, not how they play, but if looking at it on paper, their attack is good. They have an okay midfield, but the defense is bad. If you pick Spain have a good midfield and defense, but
the attack
just an okay attack, not so good. So Yazaro is kind of okay. Yeah. If you look at France, France's attack is great.
It's good.
Good midfield players.
Yeah.
Their defense, I think, is a bit shaky. Saliba is good, but Konate is not it. Seriously. Konate has been good before, but Konate currently, he's not it.
Okay.
But then if you look at Portugal's squad, that's why I'm backing them to be in the final.
Okay.
In fact, from attack back to defense to Diogo Costa. They have Diogo Costa, they have defense, Nuno Mendes. When it comes to their midfield, they have Raul Neves, they have Vitinha. Attack, they have Felix, they have Ronaldo. Yeah. In fact, for Portugal, they are packed.
So you feel they are more balanced?
So I think.
Okay.
Yeah, looking at them.
So England, Portugal final for you?
Yeah, England, Portugal final. I'm backing England to win.
Okay. That's a bold one.
Yeah.
That's a bold one. Well, for me, Brazil.
Oh, they are not
Brazil.
Anyway.
Brazil, because of one, their coach, Carlo Ancelotti. If you should compare all the coaches on this stage as at now, I'm not sure anyone comes close to Carlo. No one. And with his history of man management, managing on the big stages, how to, handle the players and all that, I feel he has, the best hand in the tournament.
If you look at his players, though.
So for him, he also has a very good attack.
Yeah.
It's also an unbalanced side. He has a very good attack, an okay midfield, and the defense.
And come on,
is also some way.
Not so good players. He does not do well. We've seen the extent of him at Everton. He was poor at Everton. Let me not lie to you.
Everton don't have good players.
Exactly.
Everton don't have.
In Brazil has an okay defense.
Yeah.
I'll give it to Gabriel and then Marquinhos.
Yeah.
They are good. Midfield is okay. The attack is great. But the midfield that is supposed to click so well. That is supposed to bring the attack and defense together.
Yeah.
And if you've ever seen lots and lots of Ancelotti's team, his main play is solely or mainly based on that midfield play.
Of course.
Him having Cruz, him having Modric, him having exactly that link up. He does well when he has that midfield.
Yes, but I also feel he also gets the best out of his players. No matter the players at his disposal, he gets the best out of his players. So my top pick, Brazil, in fact, Brazil for the win, actually.
Okay.
So Brazil for the final. And
And
then
the second team.
for who they will go up against, I am looking at Argentina or Portugal.
That's a bold pick.
Yeah.
When it comes to Argentina.
Yeah.
Because this is
So a
I'm not
Brazil
seeing them
Argentina
going that far.
final or a Brazil Portugal final. That
I'm
is-
not seeing Argentina going that far.
That is me.
And that's
Well, they
coming
can.
from a Messi fan. I'll
Anyway,
lie to you. I'm
anyway,
not seeing them going
Anyway,
that
they
far.
can.
I'm not seeing them going that far.
They can because I mean, as I'm saying, they are the defending champions. So what
I think
motivation comes in?
The best they
Motivation
can do is
comes in.
quarterfinals.
Comes in then.
The best they
Motivation
can do
comes
is
in.
quarterfinals. That's how I see it.
See it, sure.
Yeah, that's my opinion.
Sure. So we'll be having lots and lots of these discussions as time goes on. This is your World Cup Center.
Yeah.
Everything that's got to do with the World Cup, you find it here. Right. Yeah, so everything about the World Cup, you find it here on the SNE podcast. So on this note, it's been me, Sammy, and my brother.
Yeah, Ernest.
It's been great having you. Yeah,